All right, so let's take a look at today's trade. Going into today, as you can see here, we have all these equal highs resting up here. We have this high that has not been taken, which was actually a data high. I can't remember from what news, but I had that marked in there from a long way back, which is always a strong draw. So now I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. We're on NQ here. I have it on bar replay mode. So with all those draws above, and if you take a look now at just the price action we've seen over the last couple of days, this is extremely bullish. Short retrace here, strong impulse. Shallow retrace, strong impulse. Shallow retrace, impulse. So again, after a push like this, we haven't seen a super strong retrace yet, and where I was eyeing up going into the day was this zone right here. So we have prior day's high, we have these two unmitigated fair value gaps. This is also a 4-hour fair value gap. So ideally what I wanted to see was on market open, have a manipulation leg come down into this zone, see my 5-minute inversion, and then move back up towards London highs, and most likely back up to that data high I was talking about earlier. So let's take a look here at market open. So I have this at 9:30 open. As you can see, overnight action, that's really how we judge conditions. So going into today, we actually had an SMT here with ES. So NQ was looking like the stronger asset. I had a note for myself this morning, NQ stronger, longs only. And this was right here is that yellow circle. That is the midway point of that 1 hour, 4-hour fair value gap. We also have all this unmitigated 5-minute liquidity. We have a 15-minute inversion. We have a lot going on here, and prior day's high. So you'd want to see this act as a place of support. And let's see how it played out on the trade I took. So we get this aggressive leg. At this point, what I'm really focusing on right now is, by the way, we have also these resting highs here, and we have the London highs here, but really it's this 5-minute fair value gap here is what I want to see get inversed. So I'm just going to mark that out. So we get to our point of interest, and we see some strength coming back in. And right here, the moment we went through here and created this inversion, I entered the trade. So my entry was right here. My stop, I put just below this black line here is a support resistance line. Typically, I would just leave it at the wick extreme. So when I say the wick extreme of the candle formation of the BPR, so if you look at this impulse candle, that created the 5-minute gap that we inversed. So typically, either I'll use this candle that inversed it, or the candle that created it. Most of the time, to be safe, especially where we are now, which is I believe this is the 9:50 close. We can see a little bit of volatility, and especially there was some light news coming out at 10 a.m. It wasn't like a red folder day where I was going to have huge impact, especially with FOMC tomorrow. So I wasn't it's not a day where I'm too concerned about news, but I always will leave just a little bit of extra breathing room, which meant my stop was just below this black line here. And my target then was right here, 4.2. And even here, see when I'm putting my target here, I always just do, even though I'm almost certain it's going to go hit this black line, which is the old data highs. There's just a lot of liquidity right there. Often you never know. Sometimes we can get close to highs. I can form an SMT with ES and not take out that high. So I always just leave it a point maybe below. So we'll see how the trade played out. See, this is exactly what you want to see. This is a dream scenario trade. So I got in the charts, like it's crazy thing, I got in the charts at 9:45, which is here. I entered my trade 5 minutes later. My rule is once I enter my trade, I set my OCO order and I leave my apartment, and 5 minutes later, I had a 2.2 R return. Well, and I had full size on today. So I do full size Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, half size Monday, Friday. Um, yeah, this is a dream trade, and this is the 10 a.m. news come out around now. And as you can see, we're starting to see a little bit of weakness here. But there's probably another great trade to be had today. Honestly, I could see us coming back down into this liquidity, and yeah, if you can find an entry model in around here, there's no reason why we can't go up and take out this liquidity here. But this is an awesome trading day, especially. My half size Friday was a loss. My half size Monday was a loss, and then I have my 2 hour day today, which made up for all of that. You know, so that's only a 33% win rate over 3 days. Yet I'm profitable. So it goes to show sizing is super important. And for me, my stats show Monday and Friday are my weakest days, and typically we see expansion Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I want to be involved in the expansion leg of our weekly candle. So I tend to size up for that. But yeah, great day. We have FOMC tomorrow, and I believe we have. Let me check. I believe we have some data at the end of the week too. But really, tomorrow's really the Super Bowl of days. We won't I think the rate's going to stay the same. It's going to be flat, but really what everyone's going to be looking to is the guidance Powell gives after the press conference. That's going to be very impactful. Not that it means a whole lot. He's leaving. As chair, I think sometime over the next 3 to 6 months. So it's not a huge deal, but yeah, no, super day. You wish almost every trading day was as clean as this.